I'm doing this for you. Check me out, world. This is what we made to do. Be kings.
I had a dream that one day I get credit for hustling, and how I put hot records out with my whole team, and how I built this piece from the ground up. Shamed all the haters that tried to clown us. Can't nobody stop this truck, we rollin'. From Chicago Avenue down to New Orleans. Everywhere, state to state, we gotta hustle on. In the heart of the ghetto, we gotta hustle on. Old people glad to see me cause I'm doing right. Look at me now, mama, your baby doing right. Up all night and all through the day, I'm still hitting the studio, doing it anyway. I make them pay, I make them pray. Lord, don't let them come towards our way. But I'm still coming, and I'm still running. Everybody pay attention to the ginger man singing.
of the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, 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 world.
I'm the king of the world, wanna take the crown. Ain't nobody gave me nothing, I worked this underground. Full of the pain and anguish, man, never got to me. Running this cold-blooded game the way it supposed to be. I'm a role model, running the streets like no tomorrow. Bread making is the movement every kid can follow. I'm a branded leader, my own father told me that. So I serenade the streets with my hardcore rap. Getting support from the ghetto, cause I came from the ghetto. The underdog, then one coming out of the middle. Gotta keep my head up, pockets spread up. Keep that music on point, filling up the
King of
truck.
the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, 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 world.
I'm getting it in. The DJ's asking me where I've been. All across the globe, bread making starting trends. What these suckers talking about up on their records, man? What they should be talking about is how to make a change. Like Michael Jackson and healing things. Cause they got us on a worldwide TV screen. They dictating how they see us. But they little kids always wanna be us. See, I get it cracking, and make it happen. Shut down all the haters doing their job jacking. This rap game is focused on me. That's why I'm on the throne where I pose to
I'm the
be.
king of the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, 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 world. And they ain't never gonna stop my shine. I'll climb, I'll rise. I'm the true definition of fly. Said I got the heart of a lion and the mind of a boss. Say the soul of a champion can't die. Never gonna stop my shine. I'll climb, I'll rise. I'm the true definition of fly. Said I got the heart of a lion and the mind of a boss. Say the soul of a champion can't die. No, 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 no,
Yo,
Just some early morning tunes for you. I am the king of the world in my world. My name is the Gingerbread Man, and this is the Gingerbread Man Show. This show is called the Monday Morning Review. Yeah, you get to come to the morning review and we go over everything that happened last week and over the weekend of things that has happened in the WNBA and in sports overall. Especially if it goes down in Chicago. Y'all already know, bear down. Y'all already know I'm a Chicago head to the end of time. And my teams I definitely support here in Chicago. You understand? So, you know what I mean? But I support the whole entire WNBA because this is what it's all about. Being a supporter of sports, especially female sports, and backing the girls up, the ladies, the young ladies, should I say, backing them up, giving them a voice, giving them an opportunity to have their shine, and also giving you a straight up review and my point of view and opinion. You can have yours, but I'm gonna have mine, and we gonna do it together as family. Second of all, I would like to say that this is an extension. Y'all see the label at the bottom of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, KEYSHA. I appreciate you, KEYSHA. Appreciate you building a network of people who get along and who is really, really on the task of being able to be family, friends, business partners, and also beneficiaries of good work. I appreciate you for that, brother. And also, man, I would like to say, man, thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for the 2,159 subscribers. Wow. You guys have brought me up. I've been growing every week. I appreciate the growth. Share, tell a friend to tell a friend, and help us keep this thing going because we on the road to 3,000. And I appreciate everything that y'all have done, everything that you will do, and then listen, and everything that you know what I'm saying, been doing, of course, as of right now today. So I cannot say nothing bad about my experience on YouTube. When I say that, I say I cannot say anything bad about my experience because I have been able to run around and come upon good people throughout the highways and byways on the internet. And this is what it's all about. Building community, joining together, and making money. All those are good things. All of those are good things. But I got to let y'all see the sponsors first. We have picked up a sponsor for the network of the Simply Ball Dropping community, and I will play you this and come right back to you. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServe and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow Steady Serving ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code Steady Serving on Underdog Fantasy.
That's what I'm talking about. We got to step the game up around here. We got to step the game up around here. But nah, listen, furthermore, I appreciate just, man, listen, supporting me and being my sister or brother on this podcast and y'all giving me a listen. But we finna go and get into it now. The WNBA still is much CTV. Big games and big names showed up and showed out the whole weekend. And this is what it's all about. Listen, the WNBA has had a situation that has been going on for a while. There has been a circuit of people throwing out sex toys on the floor of all these said games throughout the NBA, and it has become a trend to do this. And people are starting to be arrested and charged around. But I gotta let you guys know where it comes from. It comes from a cryptocurrency, you know what I mean, organization, and they're responsible for the sex toys being thrown. The incident has drawn outrage from the players and fans of the league already, subjected to consciousness and racism and misogyny and attacks online and all the other things that they got to go through. But not only that, they have to be you know what I mean, trying to make them discouraged and making a disgraceful display of throwing toys out in the public. And one hit a young girl out to watch a game with her own uncle. I mean, you got to be a silly person to think that this is funny. It's not funny. And the creators of Green Dildo Coin Token, which has its own website, have yet to publicly reveal their identities. But this is a trend. It's a group of people that came together to make people laugh, make meme coins fun and funny again, and receive a certain type of culture on the crypto coin currency network. What type of idiots would think it's funny to go and throw sex toys with men, women, and children that are family members, and also extended family members, because it could be a friend's child that you take into a game along with your child, and they get hit with a sex toy object. And then you gotta explain to this parent or this person, most of the time the parent, on what happened to their child. Good morning, brother. Good morning. Yeah, my cousin live in Seattle. I know what you do. Yeah, they're idiots. I know. And you deal with children. So just imagine if you, my man Happy is a teacher. Imagine Happy, your children, you taking your students on an outing, and one of your students get hit by this clown show. you have to explain to the students what exactly happened. What's up, baby Paige? Brian Lewis. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Everybody that come in, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hey, the great benefactor is in the building. Brian Lewis. Hey, Pro Gold. Hey, Proof Golden. I appreciate you all the time. Miguel, hey, you changed your logo, brother Miguel. You're looking good. You're looking good. Listen, she wins. You was late, baby niece. You know this on the playback too. I got you. Hey, so the thing is this, my family, all of y'all, you know what I mean? This is a family-orientated show. And I try to do the best I can on the, you know, the profanity and the high emotions of certain things. In certain shows that I do have, like the Crash Out Room, just, I mean, you shouldn't let your children, you shouldn't even let your children even watch the show. It never fails. My brother called me every single day, every single time while I'm doing the show. And he know what time I'm doing the show. But he trying to tell me something doing the show. Text me, Ed. What is you doing? Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, damn. I forgot. That means you ain't watching the show. You know, it be your family members, boy. I'll tell you. Tulip, what's up, baby? What's happening? But you know, on a serious note, these people that think it's funny to throw those type of objects in it's a family-orientated type of thing. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. But you know, this is a cold world, and a lot of people just don't care. And they just want to get their point across of what they want to do and how they want to treat others. But they don't want the same treatment amongst them. You know what I'm saying? Did that make sense? They don't care how they treat others. But they don't want that same type of treatment to come to them. And, you know, it's such a silly thing. And I'm gonna gather this real quick, and I'm gonna get on up off of that subject. But it's such a silly thing to do something so disrespectful. So disrespectful. And I know the parents don't have control of their grown said child. No, they don't have control, but it happened twice here in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? 2 times here in Chicago during the Valkyries and the Atlanta game. And don't nobody want to bring their child right here in the Chicago auditorium. Nobody want to bring their child to the Wintrust, you know what I'm saying, stadium, and see their child get humiliated if the thing hit them, or see a player get hit with the object. Just a very irresponsible situation that went down last week. So we're going to move on. But I just have to let y'all know this is such clownish things. And then these people plot. These people plot to tear down the W and plot to give the W a bad name. They plot against the women so they can show that the women are not worthy to be watched. They do a lot of these type of things, and it's so silly. It's so silly. How y'all like my graphics? Y'all see my new graphics? On point, baby. Y'all see what's happening? Yeah. But anyway, I love you. Listen, I love my chat. Yeah, I'm just trying to step it up, y'all. Stepping it up. But furthermore, let's go over the week and what happened last week, man. Last week, it was must-see TV. You know, the winners won and the losers lost. And Chicago was part of that losing, consistently losing string of things. Dallas, Chicago, and Seattle have been on, in Connecticut, have really been on a losing spiral. Seattle, as of late, they done lost the last 5 games, 5 straight games. And they wasn't just beat down, they were close games. And you know, us as the Chicago Sky, we take them type of close games because you know what? It's not a victory, but it's showing improvement. we keep finding ourselves getting blown out by 20 and 30 points ever so often. It's become a type of thing, unfortunately. So Dallas and New York played Tuesday, August 5th. New York was the outcome final winner, 85-76. Washington and Chicago battled each other. And last Tuesday was the time that we broke the streak and then started another one. God damn it. Okay, so we did end up beating Washington. It was a good game, but in the midst of it, Slim had, from the Washington Mystics, had just got traded during the trade deadline. So Brittany Sykes was traded during that victory, which saved Chicago. And Chicago came out with the victory. They saved Chicago for a win on that night. You know, it's kind of hard when your captain gets traded. And that's what Brittany Sykes was. She was, your leader. Pretty much to say over there on Washington Mystics, she was leading the charge in scoring, defense. She just was really all over the place in a circuit that they really needed to have in Washington, but they traded for more youth and more futuristic moves. They actually building just like how Kurt Miller is building, taking the example of OKC Thunder. We in Chicago had a chance to build like the OKC Thunder. That's right, chat. We had 4 draft picks. 4 draft picks. And Jeff Pagliosha did nothing with that. Yeah, what's up, Chicago Cheetah? See you in the house. Say the Chicago Sky have Connecticut Sun pick, but the Minnesota Lynx have the Chicago Skies pick. Yeah. And guess what? The Connecticut pick, they can't get the lottery, automatic lottery pick. This is their first year losing. You know how they put them in the, you know what I mean? But, you know, hopefully we get blessed on how that was going down. What's up, big brother Rob? I'll be seeing you in the comments. But you know, this is everybody's show. And I appreciate you just for coming and tuning in. So Chicago beats Washington 78-64. Now let's talk about Indiana. Indiana went to LA and LA had Indiana's number. Indiana have been on a tear also. You know what I mean? Indiana Fever is figuring things out without Caitlin Clark, right? Indiana is playing well. They're a 500 team, of course, and they're not meeting the expectations that they really want to actually play with. They're not hitting the ceiling of what they expected to do, but with their player out, you know, their superstar out, they're doing fairly well. You know what I mean? They're doing fairly well. And Caitlin Clark is out with an injury. And you can see she was ailing one of the other days. See, I don't play about when people are hurt. People are hurt. And I give them the benefit of the doubt. People are hurt, and they out. But you can see her ailing on one of the times she jumped up, and you seen that she still was ailing from that groin injury. So they said that she might be expected to come back Tuesday or the next game. Of course, Indiana has you know, so many players that has went down. But in this game, Indiana lost to Los Angeles, and it was a beat down because Los Angeles seems to have Indiana's number. You know what I mean? Even though, you know, of late, Ari McDonald and Kelsey Mitchell was putting together a slew of three-pointers and, you know what I mean, scoring between them two at, you know, late trying to get them back. Kelsey Plum and the girls, Rakia Jackson showed up, showed out, moves, you know what I'm saying? Everything that was going on, Cam Brink blocking shots. You had, you know what I'm saying? You had Ray all over the place. She hitting up underneath the rim, circus moves, you know, right? Listen, everybody on that team gave a full-blown contestable game. You know, Hamby did Hamby things. Azuri Stevens did Azuri things. You know, everybody participated in this 100-91 win over Indiana Fever in the final game last Tuesday. Connecticut and the Mercury saw each other. You knew the outcome. But Alyssa Thomas, let's speak about Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas is probably edging out the MVP race because, of course, Nafisha Kaya is hurt. And it's just really her and Asia going at it. But Alyssa Thomas, in the Connecticut game, she had 13 points, 12 assists, and 12 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? It's like Alyssa Thomas is like, she's serious and she about that life. She ain't playing no games. She's full steam ahead to go and prove that she is one of the ones that should have their name in the MVP of the year hat race. While talking about Nafisha, she's still out, of course, with an injury. Nafisha Kaya team, though. Nafisha Kaya's team, Minnesota said, okay, Feet, that's cool. Get well, See you soon. We got this over here. They have been proven that Cheryl Reeves should once again be up for Coach of the Year. Because with her superstar, she has been consistently winning. Not just, you know what I mean, because Stephanie White has been winning, and she also need to be up for Coach of the Year too, because of the way that the Indiana Fever have been playing without Caitlin Clark, and they still able to keep themselves above water and still be a 500 team. So, you know, Stephanie White get kudos for a team that then lost their superstar, but then she's able to produce, you know what I mean, wins with her team. So Minnesota beat Seattle 91-87. Seattle Storm has to figure it out. Seattle Storm has to figure it out. After Skylar Dickens had the triple-double game, Seattle Storm have been on a downward decline not to be able to get it done. And Nneka Ogwumike, she just continued to be Nneka Ogwumike, Mrs. President, you should call her, with 23 points on the Seattle side against a reigning well of scoring. You know what I mean? Richard Carlton had 12. Jessica Shepard had 13. Kayla McBuckets had 14. Courtney Williams had 20 points. You know what I mean? And then Dejanay Carrington comes in with 13 points, 1 block shot, 2 steals, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. Dejanay said, man, I could really show who I am on this team. I could really be a part of this team. Sure, it's a winning team. Sure, Minnesota is a winning team. And sure, you might think that, okay, yeah, she should say that because she got the best end of the stick. But not really so, because soon as she gets traded, Nafisha Kaya goes down. So she has to come and be on point when she comes to Minnesota. She can't have a couple of games to try to get in the rhythm. Dejanay came in and did Dejanay things. Dejanay came in right off from game 1, said, listen, I'm here. I done dyed my hair. You know what I'm saying? My 613 now got a ruby in it. She dyed that 613 that she wear. She got that ruby color, you know what I mean? To show that she's an extension of the Stud Buds. Like I'm an extension of Simply Ballin' Podcast. You got what I'm saying? You down with who you down with. And Dejanay say, I'm down with these girls, the Stud Buds, 10 toes down. And the Stud Buds put that thing together. I'm just telling y'all, when she came over there, man, it was just like, it's time to go. And you could tell when people really like each other because they play well with each other. They play even more better than someone who plays together who just like the other person's game. You know, you could be on the court with another person and you just like that game, but you don't like them, you know what I mean, the way they are on the off court, and you really don't get down with them, and they, you know, you go your way and they go their way. What's up, Pharaoh? What's happening? You already know. My man. So it's like Minnesota is making a statement. And they making a statement to say, man, listen, we here, our lead players out, but we gonna make this happen in here. You know what I'm saying? So we go to Wednesday. Wednesday, Las Vegas Aces beats Golden State 78 to 72. That was a well-fought game. Las Vegas also been losing, winning, losing, winning, losing, lose, win, win, lose, 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 win. You know what I mean? They've been going like that, up and down, up and down. This they was trying to figure things out in the beginning of the year. They put Jewel Lloyd. Jewel Lloyd say, hey, send me to the bench so that we can look good out here on the floor. I sacrifice. I ain't got to start. But all I know is you got to make room for me out there on the court. Because when I come, I'm going to show who I am. And Jewel Lloyd have, you know, because we couldn't figure it out. We like, damn, Jewel Lloyd has 0 points. Jewel Lloyd has 6 points. Jewel Lloyd had 8 points. She had, you know what I mean, 2 points on this game or 4 points on this game. And we couldn't figure out exactly what was going on. So shout out to Jewel Lloyd. This is what, you know, some people or analysts call self-awareness. She had enough self-awareness to say, hey, this ain't it. And this ain't it for me. You got what I'm saying? Jewel Lloyd, she saw that she did not fit in the starting lineup. She took herself out of it and say, hey, look, put me on the bench, coach. I'll do better coming off the bench because I still want to make the team win. You know what I mean? I want to help them win. I want to be a part. And she's had about 3 buzzer beaters already this year. Plus, she then took over the 4th quarter 3 different times already this year too. So, you know what I mean? We can't fully say that Jewel Lloyd is on a decline, but we will say, I would say, because of course, I believe in the Gold Mamba. I would say that the fit just wasn't there, you know what I mean, in the beginning. And then they still trying to figure it out. Right, happy say, Lloyd just doesn't fit with the Aces. It's tough watching her play this year. Yeah, she just, you know what I mean? But she have been playing as of late. She been giving them what, you know what I mean, what they need as of late. And it's been working. You know what I mean? As long as they winning, it's working, right? Atlanta played Chicago 86 to 65, 20-point win, 21-point win. After the win that we did have against the Mystics, it's like, here we go. Could not figure out what was going on with Tyler Marsh and his coaching still. We still can't figure out the scheme of getting Camila Cardoso the ball consistently. We still can't figure out who should we stick, who should be on the wings, who should be, you know what I mean? We still can't figure out who's the 3-point shooter on the team that I should put my best player on those people. You know, Tyler Marsh and Jeff Paglioccia should be traded. And this is why I'm saying the De'Aaron Rollins. The De'Aaron Rollins and Michael Alter, if you can't get it right in Chicago, if you can't get the organization properly ran, if you can't stop running this operation like a mom and pop store, if you can't get you a big bag holder, because there's people that still want to invest, and they definitely want to invest in Angel Reese, as we can see. She working with Magic Johnson right now too, on, you know what I mean, on our charity. So it's people that want to invest. Get that billionaire who want to pull out, you know what I'm saying, some money out of his bag. Get with that person so that the Chicago Sky can elevate what's going on in the debacle that's going on here in Chicago and get rid of, you know what I'm saying, Yo Bagger, you know, the boy that pushed the carts. That's who Jeff P is in this organization, who got hired up. We don't need in Chicago. We don't need a GM that comes from a person that was bagging groceries. No disrespect. And that person that was bagging groceries probably could be a good man, but you don't make that person that just, you know what I mean, bag groceries, you know what I'm saying? And then he went to start, you know what I mean, putting stock on the shelves and became a cashier and, you know what I mean, go to the front. It's levels to this shit. And Jeff P. Pagliosha had no business. He could have been on the coaching staff. See, you took a developmental coach and you made him the GM of your operation, and you wonder why they're losing. Michael Alt and the Diarales, and if you don't get Chicago right, you need to sell the team. I said it. Now we go to Los Angeles. That's right. Thursday game. Los Angeles beat, once again, Los Angeles beat the Connecticut Sun. And they just, listen, they just whooped the Connecticut Sun this whole game. But the Connecticut Sun fought hard. They had 91 points. You know, the shining spot on the team, you know, on Connecticut Sun, is that they got a Riley veteran that stays consistent and does what she do all the time. Tina Charles deserves a big up of being a veteran who is with a team, a losing team, and still being that type of veteran that you could depend on every day, in and day out. And she's playing consistent and phenomenal basketball to be what the oldest player on that team. Marina Mabry had 19 points. Of course, they made her the leader of the team. She's still going up and down, up and down. You know what I'm saying? And Bree Hurley had 18 points. LaCan had 10 points. You know, Anisha Merrow been up and down in the different games. She just trying to find her footing. She has been put in the starting lineup. So shout out to Anisha Merrow for starting a couple games coming into this week. Then Thursday night, you saw belt to ass. You saw belt to ass. So not only did they lose to Los Angeles, the Indiana Fever ended up getting belt to ass by the Phoenix Mercury. And they pulled the belt out and was like, psh, 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 psh. Did not tell you not to come here with that craziness that you was gonna win. A good old-fashioned whooping. They got beat by 35 points in Phoenix after the taunting of, you know what I mean, Cunningham, the last game that they played, and Cunningham, you know, playing Copper hard and, you know, giving hard screens and hard picks. She do that anyway, but she made it her point to throw elbows. Her and Aaliyah Boston have become some of the dirtiest players in the WNBA. She teaching Aaliyah Boston definitely how to play real tough and real hard and somewhat dirty. So Sophie Cunningham, you know, got showed up. And in this game, Lexi Hall only had assists and steals and rebounds. I believe that this is one of the games that Lexi Hall did not, Lexi Hall did not score. She did score 2 points. And they was dragging Lexi Hall. Man, Lexi Hall had a hard week last week until they won the last game. She had a hard week, y'all. Until she beat Chicago, she was having a hard week. And they was dragging her. They was on Lexi Hall behind. Thursday night, Friday morning. She was like, but Saturday coming. Saturday is coming. Yeah, hey, listen. Lexi Hall got that thing together on us, but we'll go over that. New York beats Dallas once again. You know, easy work, easy game for Dallas. Paige Beckers, the shining light on Dallas. Paige Beckers, even though Dejanay got traded in this week, and it's like, oh, damn. But man bun, you know, he didn't appreciate Dejanay. And when you get that type of coach that we got also here on Chicago Sky that don't appreciate players, and he's claiming, oh, the internet is trying to tear us down. Tyler Marsh, ain't nobody trying to tear your ass down. We want you to coach better, Tyler Marsh. So when you go online talking about, oh, the people want to tear us down, I know you probably talking about the Clarkies too, but not us that's over here, that's on your side, that's root for the Chicago Sky, hope that the Chicago Sky does better and be successful on the court. We want Chicago Sky to win. I know you're not talking about us and those ones who really, really, really supports Angel Reese. No, you ain't talking to us because we ain't trying to separate you. We just trying to get you to see that whatever you trying to do or whatever you're doing is not working. And you can get frustrated at us as being fans and watching this debacle. You can get mad at us, but you really got to take it in on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it in on yourself. And man, please. It's not our fault that your ass is losing. It's your fault that your ass was losing. That's just simple as that. In this game, Paige Beckers did not play. She was not on the court for the Dallas Wings. Enrique Gumawale, she was the leading scorer. She had 17 points. Maddie Segrett had 15 points. And Maisha Hines-Allen had 12 points. I believe that's the game that she got hurt. And then Phoebus had 14. See, New York just... Let me say something about New York. New York is just a well-oiled machine that's a bulldozer. They big, they burly, they don't, listen, they don't allow nobody to dominate them. They big and burly and brutal. You understand? So Phoebus had 14 points. Messerman, she just came. They went on, quiet Messerman. Messerman came in. It looked like she's out of shape. But Tulip say, well, she just like that. But, you know, we'll see, Tulip. Jacquel Jones had 14 points. So you had Phoebus with 14, Messerman with 14, Jacquel Jones with 14. And then, of course, Sabrina Ionescu had 16. Tasha Cloud had 10. And then, of course, Johannes had 10. But you see how New York Liberty, hello, Tyler Marsh, Jeff Pagliosha. You see how New York Liberty is in top ranking and they still go out and get players. They still go out, waive players, bring players in, and try to still continue to do things they need to do with their superstar out. This is another team that has a superstar out and they winning. This is another team that's playing well without Breanna Stewart on there. Yes, they have lost games. But guess what? You win and lose in the WNBA. You win and lose in the WNBA. But as of the team itself, the New York Liberty is doing well without their leader on the court. Then we go on. Let's move on. It's so frustrating, chat, to talk about Chicago. It really is. It's so damn frustrating that we have to look at this debacle, this crazy, blasphemous losing of a team. Then Saturday happened. And Indiana say, I'm going to get some get back so I can make this happen on Chicago. And not only did they whoop Chicago, they humiliated Chicago. Humiliated Chicago at home. Man, that's crazy work. 92-70 in the loss. And that's just how it went down. I don't really even want to talk about the whole game in its entirety because we missing so many pieces. We missing so many things, and we missing so much integrity when it comes to being on the court. Chicago has to get their game together. Chicago Sky has to find their losing spirit to be a problem, and they have to make a turn and a change in what's been going on all season long. And then let's go to Golden State in Los Angeles Sparks. It was the Battle of California. It was the Battle of California, and who was going to shine and outshine who? It's like California is having a battle going on who really is the big brother and the big sister and the little sister. Having a ball down there in California in the expansion team, that's winning. Having a ball with a streak of wins that has been put together by the Los Angeles Sparks. It says, bro, Claude, being ex-military like myself, see if you agree with me about our Sky. The team likes motivation like a basic training. Yeah. He said the first thing you learn is how to motivate yourself and the coach. Yeah. That's true. But the coach should be the drill sergeant that's there to drill those players and get them motivated, highly motivated, because I was a drill sergeant myself, highly motivated, and get them going and lead the troops into victory. Because when they're motivated, when you have a high energy and a high motivation, you can take in to any charge and win. Tyler Marsh is not highly motivated. He's just a calm, not too high, not too low type of person. Teaspoon was highly motivated. And they took the hard defense. And when they got beat, they didn't get beat like this. They did lose games with Teaspoon. But if Teaspoon had this team, they would not have lost like they losing. I just believe that, and I'm going to stick to my guns. I don't think that will happen in that way, Brother Robert. You know what I'm saying? I just really don't think that the losing spirit would have been the way it is. So Los Angeles did not come out the victor in the meeting with Golden State. Golden State dominated this game throughout. They was like, we the new kid in town. Y'all the OGs, y'all got the banners, y'all got all of that stuff going on, and the Candace Parkers and the Lisa Leslie's and all of the people that you didn't have, you know what I'm saying? The highlight, high profile coaches, Hall of Famers, you know what I'm saying? You know, Michael Cooper, and all of the ones that came in and came out on the Spark, Neka Guma K's, and all of the people who played for the Sparks. Golden State say, well, guess what? I told you that I'm here. We here. And they won that game 72-59. Sunday was a full day of pain. People who you know what I'm saying, knew was going to win, they won. And people who you thought that was going to win, they lost. Because I sure thought Phoenix was going to win that game, man. And as I watched the game, Atlanta they was just too much for them. But we're going to start with the Washington and Dallas game first. The Washington and Dallas game, you know, Paige Beckers and Sonia Citron are going at it for Rookie of the Year. It's just not a flat-out race for Paige. Baby Paige just ain't flat-out running away with this thing. But one thing Baby Paige got on her side is that she's consistent. So Paige Beckers had 17 in this game. She was the leading scorer for the team, which she have been most of the way. Enrique Ogumawale have been stepping it up a little bit, but Enrique Ogumawale ain't really been herself. Not the leading scorer of the NBA or the second leading scorer of the WNBA that we have been seeing for the last few years. Enrique Ogumawale had 12 points. Haley Jones had 11. Louisa had 10. Paige had 17 points. And then for Washington Mystics, Sonia Citron have been so consistent. Like, what can you say? Gave you 18 points. Stole the ball once, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. She been regular. She been on her game. She have had some low-scoring games too. But Sonia Citron saying, Paige, you just ain't finna win this with a landslide. This ain't gonna happen. And she was right there taking it to Paige. She was going at Paige. Listen, Sonia Citron was like, I'm Irish. Yeah, you from Connecticut, but I'm from a high, you know what I mean, a high profile college too. And we could get it cracking. I know what we gonna do. We gonna change the way this trajectory has been going. And I'm gonna give you, you know what I mean, a run for your money. You ain't gonna run away with this rookie race, Paige. So Kiki Efren had 23 points. Kiki been up and down. She ain't really been as consistent as she, you know what I mean, should be. But she had a double-double that game. And Candace Parker gave advice to Kiki Efren to be consistent on having double-doubles. Really, really, like, oh, come on, man. You know, so you give Kiki Efren a advice or advisory to continue to get consistent double-doubles, but you don't see Angel doing what the hell she doing. I beg to differ, Candace. I'm done. I ain't gonna even go down that rabbit hole. I'm gonna leave it alone. Because Candace Parker gonna make me, you know, Candace Parker have shown her ass. Candace Parker just got Angel name in her mouth and she doubling down, standing on it, saying what she want to say. But Candace Parker, Candace, I'm just telling you, Candace. Candace, you done pissed me off just saying your goddamn name. Hey, Candace, keep Angel name out your goddamn mouth. You still doing this shit. Doubling down, tripling down, going on different plays. Then you talking about what the hell? Man, listen, Candace, keep Angel name out your goddamn mouth, because you ain't got shit to say talking about really who would you put her up against. That was all that was going on last week. Really? Is she better than these people? Oh, you gonna pick her really over this one and that one, the black one or the white one, or this one or the purple one? Like, Candace, you look like a goddamn fool. She was player of the month the whole month of goddamn July. And going into July and June, her game had already picked up. And she had all of the double-doubles straight. 12 double-doubles straight. With assists, with steals, with block shots, and running the goddamn point sometimes. Candace Parker, you's a goddamn fool. And you need to cut the shit out. I'm really getting tired of you. You still coming up in these YouTube conversations. You just was chasing clout, and you threw the young girl that you supposed to be mentoring. You know that she ain't got nobody that she really meant. She got Leah Boston, which was a comrade on, she worked for ESPN. That's why she on there with, don't think she mentoring Aaliyah Boston, because Aaliyah Boston game ain't like Candace Parker's. But we know who can run the point and dribble and shoot from the outside and rebound and have worked on those so-called me-bounds. Lord have mercy. Don't let me get started on Candace. I'm a digress. I'm a digress. Because Candace Parker, shut your goddamn mouth. You gonna mess around here, and you gonna mess around and get booed at your goddamn ceremony. And I've been trying to slow that shit down, because Candace Parker is my goat. Because I'm from Chicago, and I back up my players like Jude Lloyd. You got what I'm saying? I'ma always stand 10 toes down for the product that come and be produced out of Chicago. Because I know most of the time when it hits the court, it's the best product that you can see. But goddamn it, Candace, shut your ass up, man. Stop this shit, man. Stop that. You need to cut it out. Get it right and stop. Damn. So everybody, you know what I mean? You can admit when you're wrong, but you around here being arrogant than a mother sucker. You being arrogant than a mother sucker around here trying to stand 10 toes down. I said what I said. Shut your goofy ass up. You said what you said looking like a goofball. You looking like you don't even know what the hell going on in the ball game. See, that's what happened. But Candace Parker, I know you really still want to play. I know your broke knee ass really still want to play. But it's okay. You were hurt. The injuries got too much. You had to stop the game. You had to really stop playing because the ailments and the injuries that you had, you couldn't recover from it. But you wanted to be able to play and try to get some of this CBA money they're going to get next year, but your ass ain't able to do it. And I'm not laughing because she injured. I'm laughing the nerve The nerve of Candace Parker. The nerve of her to try to knock Angel. The nerve. Oh my God. And then if you put the numbers together, Angel is edging her out. And that's why she's beating her records for the second year again. Angel in Candace Parker's second year and Angel's second year, Angel Reese is edging out Candace Parker. Angel, I know you tune in, you clip in and clip out of this show. So I want you to hear say you edging her out. And maybe that got something to do with it. Maybe that's something that got to do with it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I was trying to get past that loss that we done had. Y'all, I tried not to crash out this morning. But just hearing Candace Parker's name in the debacle and the bull stuff that she throws around. I mean, who are you, man? Who are you? People don't even know who you are until they start showing things in the halftime. But the kids right now today, they don't know who you are. And maybe that's why you upset. I don't know. It said, hey, Miss Bernadine, I appreciate you, sister. Bernadine Dorsey, a beautiful supporter of mine, and I appreciate you. I really do, sister. Thank you.
Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Candace crickets about AB 4 points on the beatdown by Phoenix. AT locked her down. Hell yeah. Beat her ass down. Beat her ass down. That was my brother. He called me again, so I just had to try to make sure my family was okay, because I be having things going on in the family. So I want to make sure that my brother was okay, y'all. Make sure, man, listen, love your family. My brother Edward is one of the nicest people on the planet. My brother Edward is one of the nicest people that you can have on the planet. He a worker though. He be working. Straight up. You know what I mean? So what I wanted to do was go over these last couple of games and talk about what's next for the Chicago Sky. LA beat Seattle. Seattle fan base feel like we do. Seattle fan base feels just like we do right now. Seattle feel like that they can't get it right. They can't get it right. Seattle feel like the fan base is like, what has happened? I thought they was playing so well together. What is it? What Is it, Nneka? Dear fearless leader, Nneka Ogwumike is on this team, y'all. I want y'all to really soak that in. A Hall of Famer who is consistent, who's playing the game right now. Nneka Ogwumike will be a Hall of Famer, first ballot. When she leaves this game, she will be a Hall of Famer, first ballot, guaranteed. And she's still playing well. But it seems like Seattle Storm cannot settle the storm of what's going on in the locker room. Because whatever comes out don't come out in the rinse. I mean, come out in the wash, it comes out in the rinse. Whatever don't come out in the wash, like my grandmama say, it's going to definitely come out in the rinse. And something is going on for them to be losing 5 straight games. What that something is, I don't know. I can't tell you. But remember last year, going into the playoffs, they were losing. And it was stuff going on in the locker room, Drew Lloyd claimed. You got what I'm saying? Y'all remember? Y'all remember? And that the locker room had got divided from the coach to the players. The players had their division in it. So, you know, that situation happened, and you know, the decline of that, man, please, I don't know what to tell you. The decline of the team is not the, you know, was not the answer. Yeah, what I want to say is, y'all, my analysis of what's going on in Seattle, I don't think they're gonna have a coach next year. Y'all heard me. I don't think they're gonna have a coach next year. With what's going on now, this back-to-back years. And then this has been some years on her trying to, you know what I mean? Her trying to win. You know what I'm saying? This is like a big decline, y'all. You know what I mean? To have a rah-rah spirit like, yeah, we don't need you, Lord. No, we gonna beat everybody ass. Next season gonna be better because she gonna be gone off the team. That's what they were saying. That's what they were saying. They were saying, I mean, for real. They were saying that they was better off without Jude Law. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Because it looked like, I mean, it looked like the same stuff that we experienced with the Seattle Storm last year. Think about that, chat. It looked just like it looked. How do it look? How do lightning strike in the same place? Noel Quinn is going to be out of there. Trust me. Noel Quinn is going to say, well, I got to move on. Got to go do something else. Yeah, Stewie was there. She left. Said this was going on for several years. Yeah, you just don't leave somebody like Stewie. You just don't lose a decorated player like Stewie. You just don't lose that. You know what I'm saying? T. Camilla say, Brian Lewis say T. Camilla, when the game's tied with 15 seconds, she left Izzy and Gabby on the bench for defense purposes. It says proof golden. I have to be honest. Lynn did turn that Utah program around, though. She's a run and gun type of coach that live and die by the three-point line. LT had to teach her to use their strengths. Yeah. Yeah. And guess what? They put belt to ass to Seattle. They put belt to ass to Seattle. It's like when you, listen, when you are coaching a team that you know that can achieve the goals that you set out. See, it's when you coaching a team and you know or you believe in this team and you know that this team is a good product to be on the floor. And when you coaching that team, you looking to win with that team that you coaching. Of course, you know I coach for, even if it was young girls, little girls and young girls. I'm coaching the young girls and the little girls, the 8th graders. I'm teaching them to win, to have a winning spirit. Listen, y'all, hit the like button. Hit the like button. And subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Subscribe to the channel. But I think Noelle Quinn I think she's gonna leave. Mark my words. I hope we get on Chicago. I hope we get on Chicago. But Noelle Quinn looks like she's going to leave and be done with Seattle Storm organization. But I could be wrong. But that's what it looked like to me. I'm just saying. Because losing 5 straight, you can't let that slide. Not when you got Gabby Williams. Gabby Williams in this game had 5 points, y'all. She had 2 steals, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. But that's not enough production. Izzy McElmore had 2 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds. She had no block shots. Brittany Sykes had 27 points because Brittany is Brittany. Brittany is Brittany. Brittany Kane brought the same energy that she had before. You ain't finna slow Brittany down. She had 5 turnovers this game, 4 steals, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. And then Skylar Dickens had 17 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. Dominique Malunga had 20 points and 11 rebounds. She had a double-double. Nneka had 15 points and 10 rebounds. She had a double-double. That's what I'm saying. You got the president of the WNBA playing on your team. A Hall of Famer. Skylar Diggins, a Hall of Famer on your team. And you can't win. Brittany Sykes, who has stepped up to edge her name in the sand, is on this team as an addition. You got Tiffany Mitchell riding the bench, 5 minutes. That's all Tiffany Mitchell had. Free Tiffany Mitchell. Give us Tiffany Mitchell. Jeff P ain't gonna take nobody though. Jeff P is just a dumbass. Jeff Paglioccia has to be gone. Gone. Do y'all see that the Indiana Fever pick up Odyssey Sims. And how long, chat? To this chat, how long, chat? I've been telling y'all that we need Odyssey Sims. Sister KEYSHA was like, no, she out for some personal reasons and they might not get her. Hell no. They ain't did shit. Jeff Pagliosha is a bum. He's a certified bum and he don't want no black point guards. He don't want no black point guards running the point. Jeff Pagliosha is a bum. Real money. Odyssey Sims has now came to the Indiana Fever. Consistently, they got Ari McDonald production, came in, did what she need to do, score the basket, score the ball, play defense, been a circuit on the team. When they say Ari McDonald was trash, that's why the LA Sparks, yeah, they made their moves, but don't tell me that they ain't make mistakes either, though. But it's about who gelled together. I understand that. So, Ari McDonald was let go from the Sparks. She went to the Fever. Here you go, Odyssey Sims. Let go from the Sparks. Now she's on the Fever. The Fever just got another. The Fever, this is how show you how stupid and how small Jeff Pagliosha is. They went and got Ari McDonald, which was sitting on the couch, and put her on their team. Then they went to go get Odyssey Sims, who was sitting down on the couch. You don't want no black players, Jeff P, to be point guard. Don't tell me shit. Don't tell me nothing. That's there. That's present. Don't tell me nothing. You go get Uzan, and then now we see the truth that Odyssey Sims was available. You go get Uzan and Odyssey Sims, and then some people would be like, maybe she didn't want to go to Chicago, bro, Claude. I beg to differ. She go to racist ass Indiana. Hell no. He ain't seek her out. I'm telling y'all the truth. He ain't seek out Odyssey Sims to bring. He ain't bring no problem solver to this debacle that he got going on. He ain't trying to win. I'm trying to tell y'all, chat. Y'all might as well take it as it is. He's not trying to win. Bro, Claude, you're correct. Sess and Political have discussed this on their podcast. I'm glad you're talking about this. Yeah, man. That man won't. Listen. That man wants a white background for this team. He wants people that look like him on this team. He's not trying to have the betterment of Chicago Scott on this team. He wants the team to look like an international type of team. He wants to try to do what San Antonio. This ain't San Antonio, mother sucker. This is not San Antonio, mother sucker. You go out and get Uzan, and you got Odyssey Sims on the goddamn couch at home wanting to play. You don't want to win, Jeff, but this is why I want to continue to expose Pagliosha. No, Tyler Marsh. No, we're not trying to bet against your goddamn team, but your GM is the worst GM in the WNBA. He's not trying to build from the draft. He get bullshit from the free agency. He's not picking up players to waive them to be consistent. He ain't trying to take and correct his goddamn mistakes. Jeff Pagliosha is a piece of dirt when it comes to being a GM. Michael Alter, Nadir Rollinson, you have the worst man as a GM that has proven that he's bad. He's proven he lost last year. He's losing again this year. And this year was worse than last year because he blew the draft and then he blew the free agency. And now he blew another free agency chance in the waive players and to also pick up players during time that people are hurt. He's the worst GM that Chicago has ever had. I don't want to see nothing about no James Wade. I don't want to hear nothing about no James Wade, y'all. No, sir. Don't tell me nothing about no James Wade. Marvin Jackson, what's up, big brother? Hey, like and share and also be a member, man. It says, I agree, bro, Claude. I agree. Jeff has gender international soft players and bench players. You're going to, listen, that agenda do not work in the WNBA. This is a physical goddamn league. This is a physical league. That's not going to work here. It's not going to work. Says, I said 2 weeks ago, Odyssey Sims was going to the Fever. That's why Angel said, fuck this shit show. Yeah. Excuse my language, y'all. I ain't cuss. That was John Shaw. John, you better stop cussing on this show in the morning. You know kids be up in the morning, John. It says I was about to say San Antonio too, bro, Claude. 2 available PGs. Zaya Cook was available. Deja Kelly is available right now. He won't get them. Deja Kelly is on the bench. I've been calling 3 weeks. I've been calling. Y'all know, chat. Y'all the ones that follow me. I've been calling for Deja Kelly. I've been calling for Deja Kelly for 3 weeks. I've been calling for Deja Kelly when they let him go. Actually, T. Camilla will tell you that too. I've been calling for Deja Kelly. Man, please, man, this shit get me turned up. This is some bullshit that we going through in Chicago, y'all. It says they better go get Deja Kelly or they getting fired. No, they ain't going to get her. They don't want her. They don't want. Jeff P is sticking to his guns. Didn't you hear Carly Bell? Didn't you hear Carly Bell? Was you there for the interview? Carly Bell said that Jeff Pagliosha is going to stick to his guns. This is what he wants. The question should be, why did the Sparks release her? And the players want to hoop. They want to be respected and listened to. Well, they released the Proof Golden because Kelsey Plum became the point guard, right? So, I mean, Kelsey Plum, Odyssey Sims. Can you see? There's levels to this shit. There's levels. I ain't gonna cap. I'm not gonna cap Proof Golden. You got to give me some love. Proof Golden. Kelsey Plum, Odyssey Sims. Kelsey Plum. Who you gonna pick? Kelsey Plum, Odyssey Sims. I'm gonna pick Kelsey Plum. I'm gonna pick Kelsey Plum all the time. 2-time champion, gold medalist. She was scoring champion in college. When she left college, she was the number one. When Kelsey Plum left college, she was the number one. I don't know what to tell you. No. Odyssey Sims is twice as good as Ari. Sims, WNBA All-Defensive Team, 2-time Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year. Fever gonna roll. Yeah, they're going to roll John Shaft. They're going to roll. Bree Hall. That's right, Jackie. I said go get Bree Hall, a defensive player. You could go get a defensive player that's ready right now. A defensive lockdown player who gets in the seatbelt, who puts the seatbelt on. You could go get Bree Hall right now. She on the... Valkyries had too much, so they didn't use her. That's why she not on the Valkyries. Real money, what up, baby? Thank you, man. I appreciate you support. Listen, when y'all donate to the channel, y'all help my channel. Y'all help me be able to come up here and pay for the subscription, subscribe. You know what I mean? The stuff that I'm subscribed to. Y'all also help me continue to be able to produce this show and be able to do the things I need to do. Man.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money. Money.
Appreciate your real money. You have broke Claude. This season is a wash. T. Camilla gonna tell you, I've been calling for Deja Kelly, y'all. I've been calling for Deja Kelly since she was released from the Aces. I've been calling for her. Jeff Paglio, she don't give no fuck about no niggas. Hell no. That's why he could do Teaspoon and not blink. He didn't even come to the meeting to fire her. I said it. Jeff Pagliosi don't care about no ninjas. He don't give a damn. He could care less. A Hall of Famer, you don't even be there to give her her red slip. The only way back is through the draft picks and trade players to go pick. No, picks is Camilla. By Camilla, we won't win this shit with Angel, Camilla, and Sloot. Slooty with no booty. Hey, man, look. Imagine Deja Kelly, Angel Reese having a fashion show war and the green carpet. BTW, a lot of Aces fans was mad at Becky Hammond for releasing Deja Kelly. Yeah, Becky Hammond don't want no competition like that. Odyssey asked to be released from LA. I know that. I know that. She took a mental reprieve. She took a mental reprieve. It says, "Bro, Claude, I will give you love this time. I like Kelsey Plum." I know. Hey, I'm just saying, bro. Which one better? Kelsey Plum, Odyssey Sims. But Odyssey Sims gonna roll, though. Just like John Shaft said, Odyssey Sims gonna roll. It says, gotta think, though, that's the only reason they dropped Sims. She posed the bent, got picked up. Yeah. I know we are the fans and not in power, but I really wonder, do the ownership even consider that the people say and won't? Yeah, when you hit Michael Alter and the Dia Rollinson in the goddamn pocket and all the ones that's on that board, they gonna consider then. Don't come to them games and don't buy no tickets because of the people that they hiring and putting in place. Don't buy no tickets. Don't come and show up. Shit. They are listening in, John Shaft fans would like Sims. I hope you're correct. T. Camilla at Troy Hall. What's up, brother? T. Camilla, at one time I thought that Sims and Diggins was going to be a dynamic duo. Me too. I really did want that to work out. It says, I begged, I differ. You would get more from Angel than Camilla. Oh, you talking to John Shaft? It says, nah, Trey Angel from Chicago. It's time for Angel to move on. Chicago is serious. Oh, shit. Baby niece, you better cut it out. I done told you. I done told, Uncle done told you. You better cut it out. I told you. Bree Hall wasn't guarding no one in the league, even when she was with Indiana or nothing. Offensively, Bree Hall wouldn't help Chicago. Listen, they wasn't playing her, brother. See, remember when I told y'all about giving Maddie Westbell some burn? Maddie looked like she coming along, don't it? Maddie looked like she coming along. Oh, what up, my brother? What's going on, my man? 100 grand. Brooklyn, the 80s, baby, is in the chat. My brother, who I started this with. That's my man, 100 grand. I love you, Brooklyn. I love you, always will love you. And I appreciate you. It says if Sloot comes back next year, it'll be the same thing. Man, they ain't looking. Listen, Sloot ain't going to be back next year because Jeff P ain't going to be back next year. I don't give a damn what Carly said. I told y'all when she was on there, I begged to differ. We want him up out of Chicago. We want him out of here. We want him up out of Chicago. I know those of y'all that's coming in on your lunch breaks, hit the like button and also donate to the channel. If you got it, man, hey, if you got it, hit me with a little change, man, 99 cents, dollar. I don't know, whatever you want to give, just give it to the channel. You're giving it to the channel to support things that we right now talking about and me and being able to be a better professional. And I appreciate y'all for it. Let me see. Say Sims will play well. Those Clarkies will have a problem. Oh, yeah, she going to play well. Say, bro, Claude, tell them the education people about the people. Yep. Oh, yeah, about the people power. People power. Hey, the people speak. In Chicago, a blue-collar city. It's a blue-collar city. We work hard for our dollars. We always, Michael Jordan even talked about that, how Chicago is a blue-collar city, and you got to come to play for Chicago fans, or they will lose interest. Say, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hope you hurry up back, man. Hurry up back. Hurry up back. Hurry up back. Stop with Maddie. She scores 6 points and give us 30 on defense. Give up. Now, you know that's not accurate, Brian Lewis. She don't give up 30 points. And you right now, don't like Maddie Westbell. I know that already. I've been knowing that. When you said you didn't like her, I know that. But to be sarcastic with 30, you're being sarcastic straight up. And she looked good in reps and getting better. So stop. She doing better than E. Will. She look good, put the ball down, and she can make a jumper. E. Will can't make one on her. E. Will is the one to be clowned. Don't talk about no damn Angel. And you got a 17-year, 18, 20-year player like E. Will over there missing layups. Brian Lewis, miss me with that. Brian Lewis, miss me with that. You go take care of E. Will first before you say anything about a damn rookie. Don't be trying to be on these young players, these goddamn rookies on this team. Man, they ain't had no opportunity. Talk about these goddamn bum-ass veterans. I feel better, Brian Lewis, for you talking about the goddamn veterans. Them bum-ass veterans we got over here ain't doing shit. We can't talk about no goddamn rookies. Are we wasting time on not liking rookies? You didn't even get to see no rookies. You didn't even get to see Maddie to the 22nd game. Are you serious, my brother? Or you just trolling? I know you trolling, but I'm just saying. You ain't seen no Maddie to even not like Maddie. Maddie ain't hit the goddamn court. Sometimes, you know, I know y'all got y'all picks and chooses. If you don't like her, you don't like her. I can't make you like her. Shit. That's your prerogative. Shit. You heard the song like Bobby Brown. Yo.
Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Hey, that's what's up, Carly Bell meant when she said Jeff wanted Sloop to change the culture. He used Dana and Izzy to get rid of Spoon. I know it was sabotage. Yes, Sister Bernadine Dorsey. Yes, he used it. He used that to do what he wanted to do. He wanted white. He wanted his white counterpart partner, Sloop, to come back to Chicago and play for him. That's what he wanted. He wanted a player like him that he learned, he traded, and he developed. He take pride in saying he developed Courtney Vandersloot. He wanted her on the team. But I beg to differ with him being, with him knowing what he was, man, listen, with him knowing what he was going to do, because guess what? Chicago going to win in the long run. They're going to get rid of this bastard. Because the Pink Panther is a loser. The Pink Panther is a straight loser. It says, I hope you correct, because Sloop post on her story in Chicago Color said rehab for next year. I know. Please. Don't nobody, who want Courtney Vandersloot? Busted up. She 37 years old, torn ACL. Who want her to be dragging along to try? It takes 2 years after an ACL. It takes most people, on the average, 2 years to recover. 2 years to recover after an ACL tear. That's why Cameron Brink was off all last year and most of this year. And she just gets back, and she really not in full throttle. Right now, she only like 90%. That's why she ain't having big. She wasn't a big-time scorer anyway, but she ain't really, you know what I mean, giving outside of blocking shots that much production. It says, bro, Claude, do you think Coach White will return to the Fever? Coach, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. I think they might have lost Coach White with that debacle that's going on over there in Indiana. Chat, anyone can address my question to Brother Claude. Oh, what was your question? Oh, bro, Claude, do you think Coach White says, and was her issue with former coach Lynn Dunn? Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't think she coming back to Indiana, y'all. She really don't get down with that type of crowd. She don't. She could, because she played for Indiana, right? But she don't. Not what it is now. No, she ain't trying. That's just some high-profile bullshit. And she lost the Wanabana, too. Say they're not trading Reese, especially not to New York. Hell no. Hell no. That's just food talk.
Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Brian Lewis. Brian Lewis, you a spoiled brat. He said Maddie, Haley, Van Liff, Kia Nurse, Rachel, and Rebecca E. Will can all go. But you know what, Brian? I agree. Just keep those two. If Ariel want to stay, cool. Everybody else, because they've been tainted by Jeff Pagliosha, get rid of them all. Coach White is, but if you do get rid of them all, you gonna stop the ones that has some type of camaraderie with Angel, like Haley. They're young players, so Maddie can develop. So Ariel, they under contract anyway. So you heard what Carly Bell said. Angel, Camilla, Maddie, and Haley Van Liff and Sifka, them the ones guaranteed to come back. Sifka ain't playing, but them the ones that's on guaranteed contracts, lockdown contract. Coach White is the Phil Jackson to Mike. She not going nowhere. She CC needs to be better player. She got her $5 ass in line. Hey nephew, but I would say this. Coach White don't like the debacle that's going on. So it's a 50-50 chance. It's a 50-50 chance of her leaving. You know what I mean? They don't appreciate you. You saw all them YouTubers, they clowning Stephanie. They've been clowning Stephanie for a long time. It says, I want Angel to succeed in Chicago, but Stan is just like Stan in marriage when you are consistently being abused and neglected. Damn, Jackie. Sister Jackie C, damn. Hey, don't you be perpetuating that stuff online, Sister Jackie. But I agree that she should be treated much better with a better team. Raven Johnson is one who shut clock down in Bree Hall, yeah. Hey, my man, 100 grand, of course. My man, John Shaft, have no problem supporting. I thank you. It says, if I'm GM, I trade Camilla to Minnesota for their 2026 first round pick. That would give the Sky Picks 1 and 2 and can win lottery. And we get bets and miles. Now that's not bad, John Shaft. You cooking like fish grease, John Shaft. You could be my GM any day with that one. You've been doing some debacle shit, but that right there, you could be my GM. Bro, Claude, she was a college player of the year and national champion at Purdue. Yeah, yes, sir. I know where she come from. She got Indiana blood, baby. I know. Nah, don't do that. Steph White is in Indiana for a long run. She got a chance to be a part of the legacy. She knows what's up and what it's gonna take. She left Connecticut to coach her home squad. She did, but she had no clue. She said that she didn't have no clue. Real money, right? She said she had no clue of how things have changed, right? She did say that. It says, bro, Claude, Coach White is a legend in Indiana. Look at how they treat her. Yeah, Proof Golden. That's what I was telling Real Money. It says Real Money. CC doesn't want Stephanie White. She said on the Sue Bird show that Lisa was the best coach she had ever had. Liz may be their next coach. She did go on the show, on Sue Bird's show, Real Money, and ran her damn mouth. She did say that. Don Staley had Bree scared to shoot. Bree Hall, that's why Wiley got out of there, because she only wants the bigs to succeed. I don't think it's that, bro. I think, because look at Pow Pow. Pow Pow succeeds, brother. So I don't think that that's all the way right. It says, T. Camilla, we all know that coach and player got to get it together. Sometimes they don't see eye to eye at first. What's up, brother Herb? Glad you here, man. Skytown traded their future away should have built through the draft with Citron shaking my head. You right, Brother Irvin. You are extremely right. You right. Brother Reginald will say a lot of teams would love to have Van der Sloot. Shit, she is still better than half the players in the WNBA. I mean, hey, we don't want a hero. We want Odyssey Sims. We wanted Odyssey Sims. We didn't get her. We want Deja didn't care. Deja Kelly. That's what we want. It says y'all don't see the fever. Keep doing whatever it takes to keep this season going strong. If they was going to say F, they wouldn't stop. Oh no, they fighting. T. Camilla, I seen that. She said how smart Bluter was and made sure everyone knew their roles in the right spots. She went at Coach White with that, left my ass off. She sure did. She sure did. T. Camilla, they can see eye to eye on all what's to. It says it's not going to work with this present roster. They need better and more experienced players. Yes. Hey, what's going on, sis? What's happening? I'm about to get up off here, Sister Tony. Look, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you can hook up with me on my shows. 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Don't be like she wins and be late. Coach White trying to teach CC to be a winner. Oh, yeah. Hey, Jeff passed on Pow twice, shaking my head. She better than anyone he drafted, man. Oh, yeah. Brother Irvin, T. Camilla, big girl, y'all tell Pow, my girl. I wanted her team. But no, not gonna get her. Didn't want her. He didn't want no black girl. I'm telling y'all, they gonna have to make him get a sister. Big girl, I never forgot that the fans did the Reggie Miller. he had been there for 9 years, yeah, and they booed him. Yup, and they booed him. It says, I can't believe you just called me out. I did, and I did, and I did. Hey, you too, Tulip, you was late. Over there looking at you over there watching Bleacher Report and watching me at the same time. Yeah, Tulip, I told on you. Baby niece, I told on your butt. Yup. Yeah. I wanted Pow. They didn't want her. Chat, they didn't want her. Pow was the pick. We took Westbelt over her in the... Yes, we did. Don't remind me. Maddie Westbelt would have been there at 22nd. Maddie would have been there. I believe Maddie Westbelt would have been there. Say she's sitting there learning a Stephanie White system. Stephanie know what to do. She made her sit and watch to see her showing CC, oh yeah, coach runs this team, not her. That's right. That's right. But don't tell her Caitlin Clark. The Clarkies that the Clarkies gonna get your ass real money over here with your uncle. The Clarkies gonna get your ass. You know you gotta go in their space. Say nobody else was taking Haley Van Liv top 15 either. She'd be there at 16. Yeah. I believe that, Tulip. I believe that Jeff is straight. Jeff Pagliosha is a fool. And y'all know I got to do it. So I must do it. And y'all know I got to do it religiously on every one of my shows that I do during the week. before I leave you, I got to do it. And what I'm going to do is what I do every single show. Michael Alter, Nadia Rollison, fire the Pink Panther. Fire the Pink Panther. Nadia Rollison. Nadia Rollison. Nadia. Michael Alter. Nadia Rollison and Michael Alter. Hear me, hear me, hear me. Hear me, hear me, hear me. Hear me. Hear me as I crash out. Hear me. Get rid of Jack Pagliosha now. The Chicago fans will empty your stadium. The Chicago Sky fans will empty your stadium. Michael Alter and Nadia Rollison running this shit like a fast food restaurant chain. Hell, McDonald's, the McDonald's been running better than y'all. Burger King run better. Y'all over here running a fast food operation. With the ninja that was on the fries, y'all got him now as the GM. You got him as the manager now. You can't have no ninja that was on the fries and then tomorrow be the manager, the head manager. You could move up in management. You could be a line. You know what I'm saying? I know about that. You could be the one that's on the line. You could be the one, the head person on the line or assistant manager. But God, you bring this mother sucker from cooking goddamn fries. Michael Alter, you got to fix this shit or sell the team. Sell the goddamn team. You got your buddy there on the GM panel. And then you let him put Nadia Rollison up to fire the girl that she hired. You had to make Nadia Rollison eat crow. Do y'all know how humiliating that is? A black woman like Nadia Rollison, how Nadia Rollison big up and talked about Teaspoon. Did y'all see when she was introducing Teaspoon and how much love she had for Teaspoon and how Teaspoon was her personal pick? How she was big up in Teaspoon and telling everybody about Teaspoon was this and Teaspoon was that. She's a Hall of Famer. She's so glad that she's here. This is what her personal pick. And Jeff Pagliosha went to Mike Alter and told him he wants her out. Get your $5 ass out of Chicago. Get your $5 ass out of Chicago. Get your $5 ass out of Chicago. You a skunk. Get your ass out of here. Angel ain't no fool. In my Courtney Williams voice, believe it. Believe it. You know, I gotta be a Sky fan because I love Chicago. But I'm a damn Angel Reese fan. That's for goddamn show. Hey, you would do a better job than him. He won't guards to come and play for Chicago that look like him. Hey, y'all, those who ain't donated, if y'all would like to donate a 99 cent or $1 to the channel, if you have it, if you don't, I'm good with that. I appreciate it, but I gotta say it just to make sure, you know what I mean, I'm keeping up what the boss want. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody just being here, supporting me on this channel. But I'm so goddamn tired of Jeff Pagliosha and his losing ass mentality. Brought his ass to my goddamn city. Stayed in my goddamn city. Worked on the fries, and then he was the fucking manager. Chad, I can't make this shit up. That's the debacle. That's what we dealing with. To the players, I guess, don't have the game to make it to the Hall of Fame. I will say this. Poindexter was 25 years listed as the best in the league anniversary wheel. Oh, I don't know what y'all talking about. That's fine. That's fine, but players better be above. I don't know what y'all talking about. T. Camilla, yeah, you can say she is buying in. She ain't running around doing bad PR stuff and all on the court in the ref's face. That's a start. Hey, that's true. That's real shit, real money. That's real shit. To my baby girl, I was up on the D block with Miss D. I was on the D block with Miss D. Hey, look. I got all types of alarms and sirens. We finna lose. Down. Chicago down. Chicago. We finna lose. Jeff P finna pick somebody else. Jeff P finna pick. Hey, yo. Jeff P. Oh, everybody duck. Jeff P finna fuck up again. Everybody, hey. Jeff P finna fuck up again. God damn.
Here comes the money.
What's good, Brother Van? Hey, shout out to Miss D. 6-woman sports on the D block last night. What happened in Seattle? They lost 5 in a row. See, if your ass wasn't late to the plays, you would have heard me cover it. So now you ain't gonna get me to cover it again. You gonna have to hear what I said on the playback with your pretty self. It says, bro, Claude, we discussed talent, and they are hoping players, they're hyping players who can't play. Oh, absolutely. 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 I saw you, bro, Claude, playing that Beyonce instrumental with that alarm. I love my chat. Alyssa B, what up, baby? I love my chat. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Oh. Then you should have heard what I said. Okay, just because you asked me, you spoiled. Okay, I said that it's a problem going on in Seattle. I said that it's a problem going on in Seattle, and Seattle got some serious problems going on, and that I don't think that Noel is going to be there next year. I don't think that Noel Quinn is going to be there next year, and this is a reoccurrence of failure. Same time, doing the same time, right after the the All-Star game and the Olympics, Seattle started losing just like they losing right now last year. With Skylar, y'all remember when Skylar Diggins was cussing in the press conference? That's what I said, Tula. I said they on the downward decline, and that there's a bigger problem that's going on, and it's coming out once again. And then, of course, they did added Slim over there. So Slim had 27 points her first night. So it ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Nadir Quinn, Nolan Quinn ain't coming back. I don't think so. I saw you, bro, Claude. Okay. I said that. Let's see. Unc said, I'm not a tape recorder. I don't repeat shit. Watch the playback. I did say that shit. T. Camilla and Tulip, y'all diabolical, and she wins. All y'all, and Tiffy Cole. Tiffy Cole was late last night. She was on D block. That's why her ass ain't up over here right now. They say, big girl, why doesn't the coach Connecticut play Mero? She's a double every game. Yeah, no, she been playing. She had started, I think, the other game. Said, nah, y'all know Diggins gonna crash out on the court before they lose anymore. Shit, I don't know what to tell you. Say, I remember they better make the playoffs. Slim going to be fine. The problem may be Quinn and Skylar. Hate to say it. Oh, okay, me too. Too much talent to lose like this. They got a lot of talent. They got a whole lot of talent over there. They got they got Miss President. That's what I said also to the plays. I say they got the president who consistent over there. A Hall of Famer on the team. It's 2 Hall of Famers over there. Skylar Diggins and Nick Ogumake. They should not be losing. Izzy is dope. And Tulip, I'm calling your ass out. What is he doing now? Izzy McLemore had 0 points, 2 points, 7 points. You talking about Izzy better than Camilla. You said that, Tulip. Everybody remember when Tulip said that Izzy better than Camilla? She ain't having a better year than Camilla this year. It looked like she ain't having a better year than me. I got you this year, Tulip. It don't look like she having a good year with 2 points. And she had a goose egg the last game. Yeah. YM, I've been saying Izzy needs bench for 2 months. Yeah, but you also said that she was better than Camilla in the chat over there on KEYSHA. Don't think I forget. I don't forget. Remember, your uncle is a rapper. I said Dom needs to start over Izzy for months. Yeah. After you just then told me that she was better than Camilla, how you gonna switch in the middle of the damn game, Tulip? I gotta watch you. You trying to convince me that Izzy McLemore was better than Camilla Cardoso. I beg to differ. I got Tulip today, y'all. I got my niece. I beg to differ. You heard me, Tulip. I beg to differ. Say, is he better than Camilla? No. I said last year, which still is true. Izzy was good. She was good. She played good last year. She did, baby. Baby, she did play good last year, but she not better than Camila Cardoso. You can have a good year. You can have a good, any player can have a good year, but that don't mean that they're the best, better player than another player. You got to put consistency. Camila been going up. Her consistency been going up, not down. Except for last game when Tyler Marsh pulled her ass out the game and she didn't come back. Izzy was good last year. She Kia Stokes with some blocking. Yes, she was blocking real good, Tulip. You're not lying. They was doing good. It says it seems like all the back in the basket big stuff is fading unless you just some super dynamic at your position. These bigs better get a limp, a little jump shot, and it's a wrap. Betson is in the gym right now working. Yeah. Lauren Betts coming for their ass. As soft as she is. Yeah, Dominique needs to stop. Hey, y'all. Y'all got to hear what I got to say about the upcoming season and Arrival. I'm going to make a whole little thing about that on Arrival and what I talk about. But first, let me play our sponsors. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much-needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServe and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow Steady Serv'n ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code Steady Serv'n on Underdog Fantasy. Yo, appreciate y'all. I love y'all. But I leave as I came with another banger. Love y'all so much. Hey, be good today. Love your loved one today. Understand that life is short. Life is very short, y'all. Love the ones who loving you, and also give back to our community.
I'm the king of the world.
You about to witness something that's coming out the heart of the ghetto. Look at me now, mama. I'm doing this for you. Check me out, world. This is what we made to do. Be kings. I had a dream that one day I get credit for hustling, and how I put hot records out with my whole team, and how I built this piece from the ground up. Shamed all the haters that tried to clown us. Can't nobody stop this truck. We rolling from Chicago Avenue down to New Orleans. Everywhere, state to state, we gotta hustle on. In the heart of the ghetto, we gotta hustle on. Old people glad to see me 'cause I'm doing right. Look at me now.